Tooltip app open in our web page. You can see 4 buttons representing tooltips with different positions. By hovering over each button, the corresponding tooltip appears, providing additional information or context. Notice how the tooltips appear or disappear when we move the cursor away. So in this code we have the app component, which represents the main component of our tooltip. It renders a container div with lit title, tooltip and 4 buttons, each wrapped in a tooltip component. Now let's focus on usage of tooltip component in the app component. For each button we pass position props to the tooltip component. These props determine where the tooltips will appear relative to bottom when it's over. Inside each tooltips component we have a single button element with the text over me and a descriptive text indicating the. So in this code we have the tooltip component, which is responsible for rendering a tooltip when a specific element is hovered over. The tooltip component receives 2 props, position and children. The position prop specifies the desired position of the tooltip, and the children prop represents the content that triggers the tooltip. Inside the tooltip component we use state hook to manage the state of the tooltip visibility. The show tooltip state variable is initially set to false. When the element is hovered over, we update the state to true, and when the mouse leaves the element, we update the state back to false. The handle mouse enter function is triggered when the mouse enters the element, and it sets the show tooltip state to true. Conversely, the handle mouse leave function is triggered when the mouse leaves the element, and it sets the show tooltip state to false. We define tooltip class name variable to determine the CSS class for the tooltip. Initially it sets to tooltip. If a position prop is provided, we append it to the tooltip class name using template literals. For example, if the position prop is set to top, the tooltip class name will become tooltip dash top. The JSX returned by the tooltip component consists of wrapper div with the class tooltip wrapper. Inside the wrapper we have target div that represents the element triggering the tooltip. We attach the handle mouse enter function to on mouse enter event and the handle mouse leave function to the on mouse leave event of this target div. The children prop is rendered with the target div. Additionally, we render the tooltip by checking the show tooltip state. When the show tooltip is true, we render a div with the appropriate tooltip class name to determine the tooltip's position. Okay.